Well, here's a nice little shot of a meth camp we found. It's always good to be wandering around the woods and find these. I just thought I'd like to show you before we get into the crux of the video. I'm about to turn it over here. Let me go ahead and turn it over to old Scab. Y'all look around for a minute and he'll take it from here. Scab, take it away, son. Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Color. Now we're out in the woods. I just did some chopping tests with the Condor Woodbuster. I'm going to make the intro brief, so let's start like this. 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. We'll mention it every time, vets. We love you. You have a place here. You fought for us. Let us fight for you. The only way I know to do that is to try to shout it out and raise awareness. We back to blue here. How do you do that, Scab? We don't break the damn law. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Now, to get into the video, we had an unboxing this afternoon. One of the things that come out of it was the Woodbuster. I'm going to do 2 videos on it. One today, one either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday, something like that. There'll be another one coming up. Now, this thing is heavy duty, yes, but there's a couple things about it. And I love Condor, and y'all know I'm never try not to be negative. So, these are things we can fix. One, coming out the box, it's not super sharp. That's okay, it's a chopper. It's got the correct angle and all that, correct edge. So we'll tighten it up, we'll hone it up. Now, explain what I'm saying here. I did not expect this coming out of shaving paper. I just don't. It's a $70 or $80 knife, okay? It's got the correct edge bevel on it, I believe, to make a great chopper. It's heavy. I think it'll be a great chopper. It's full tang. However, it's also micarta, and I like that. The problem that I'm having right here is right here. This right here. I don't know if you can see that. This lip right here. Son, it's ate the back of my hand up by the way I hold a knife and the way I have to chop. You know, when we come like this, pop, pop, like that on the way down, pop. It's ate me up. So, am I mad? No. I'm gonna take my Dremel. I'm gonna come across the back and just kind of work that down a little bit. I've done it on several knives. Take that hot spot out of there. This has not been a hot spot. See the lip right here? Not bad at all. It's just this back thing. I mentioned 1,000 times about busted up hands, and the way I hold it may not bother you at all, but it got on me pretty good. Now, the other thing I'm gonna do is work on it tonight, get the edge bevel that I want on there, and come back with it. It's 1/4 inch thick. I'll have the specs for you in the chopping part. Overall, I love the knife. I really, really do. Just a couple of things I wanted y'all to see too. That's an interesting, they call that a reverse tanto or tanto, however you guys say it. Doesn't really matter to me. I know what's being said. Damn bug on it. Um, this thing was built and designed to chop, and we're going to put a little work into it, and we're going to make it do so. Now, having said all that, overall, it's a lot of fun. It fits in the sheath well. It carries well. It's not super heavy. So, I hope you enjoy the video, enjoy the cutting. We'll come back with another one. Also, the Blue River. I cannot wait to try it. That'll be coming up in the next couple days. I got a couple of other knives coming in, and we'll get them going. Now, let me remind you very quickly, at 950, thanks to Jimbo Knight, thanks to Jimbo, we're giving away a brand new SE7. He bought it, he ain't used it, he wants to donate it at 950 so we can make a hard run into 1,000. So, having said all that, without any further ado, let's get to the cut. Well, mighty fine job there, Scab. There he is again. Let's see what old Scab's going to do here. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, son. Attaboy. Forgot I did this. Now, this, I showed you a little spot of a meth camp there in the front of it, and I forgot to pull my damn shirt down, so y'all just forgive me for that. Megan's going to kill me. She hates when that happens. Let's focus on the knife here. Let's be knife-centric. Y'all know the first thing we're going to do is go after these palmettos. We got to go after them. Let's get them done. Let's tear them up. There we go. About killed myself there with a few. Now, the Woodbuster from Condor. I do like it a lot. It's got about a 9.5 inch blade. I believe it's like a 4 3/4 handle, something like that. Like I mentioned, the one hot spot's the only thing that I can find to complain about. Now, we'll fix that. We'll move on. Y'all know I don't do a whole lot of griping about my knives. If we can fix it, we'll fix it. If we can't, I'll give it away, and it'll hurt one of y'all's hands. Love y'all. Hit my truck there. Not a good look for me, but it is what it is. Now, here we go with some bamboo. I wanted to put my knife through a couple paces. I like going through the bamboo. I like going through the palmetto. I like going through the stuff that's going to, bang on that blade a little bit. You got to get the right angles and all that. I get it. But the knife performed pretty well. Now, this is straight out of the box. I know I spent 5 minutes telling y'all how I stropped the damn things. I didn't do nothing to this one coming straight out the box because of the edge bevel. I just wanted to try it out. And here we go. Now, there's another good look. Oh yeah, wave it around here, Scab, attaboy. This is about a 3.5 inch diameter log right here. Now, again, to all my tree hugging friends whom I love so, so dearly, and who spend many hours studying YouTube videos trying to find somebody to bash on when they could, they're burning millions of acres of the Amazon. But hey, let's focus on this guy. Anyway, all this stuff has to come out, so it's coming out. Now, here you go, Scab. Got to be smarter than a log, son. Now, we did a little chopping here. Now, I'll say this. Again, was it razor sharp out of the box? No. And for my choppers, they don't really have to be, as long as they got the right angle. We'll sharpen it up. I like tuning my knives up anyway to that 25-degree edge bevel. That works for me, and that works for me chopping. So, having said all that, we went through this in about a minute and a half, something like that. Did pretty good, I'm going to tell you. So right here we've cut palmettos, we've cut bamboo, and we're cutting on this, whatever the hell it is. It had to come off anyway. Now, you will see in this video, there are times, and one thing I like about choppers is they're forgiving in that sometimes if you don't hit the right angle, if you don't, if you get a little off square or something, the weight of the knife, the heft of the knife will carry it on through. Very forgiving, and that's what I like about them. Now, here we go. Ooh, look at there. Old Scab jumped right on them bamboo. So he didn't even know what hit them. They didn't have a chance. Not a chance. I just jumped right in there, got on them. They didn't even know what in the world happened. I don't know if I've showed y'all this part before. I'm really hoping I hadn't, but if I did, just act like I didn't. And it's a new day. I think I did. Ain't no telling. If we get big enough, I'll hire somebody to do this. Megan's already said she does enough around the house, and I need to learn it, which she's probably right, but, There you go. Another good look at it. I do like the uniqueness of the point. Now, we shifted gears. We went more of a, now y'all see that handle again? We went more of a, from like a tropical bamboo and palmetto type deal to some North Florida, South Georgia woods. I'm showing you the hated vines there. Now this thing had no mercy on them vines. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that. Just crushed it. I got on my Twisted Mr. Donnie B All Day shirt. I didn't do the Donnie B All Day drop test, so we had to honor him some way. So I wore the shirt. I probably need to get a bigger Donnie B All Day shirt because I feel like I'm running around in a little bench press shirt out there. But, what can you do? Knife handled well. And again, if it wasn't for that little ridge on the back of the knife, it would be super duper awesome. But we'll fix that. I mean, that's something that we will fix, and we'll get it going. Now, let's see. A couple of thicker vines. I do show you all these vines for a reason. You see how it bounced? That's kind of what I want to show you. That's kind of why I like doing these tests and doing these different things with knives on these vines. They're not forgiving. They're not super tight. They're not going to just snap in twain. If you see one of them vines just give or bust, either the knife's super sharp, well, if it busts, the vine's super dead. So, and in this thing too, here's what I did too. We went through a little foliage because you need to see a little bit of all of it. Now, we'll put our edge bevel on there. We'll get it right. We'll get it where we want it and do another video. I've got so many knives to do that I'm not sure when I'll do it. I've got a cold steel GI Tanto that my guy Ryan Durrance let me borrow, and I'm really excited about doing it. So that may come first before the Blue River. I've been wanting to test that knife out. It is a little bit of a budget knife, but we need to see some of that. Old Scab coming in the scene there. I was stunned to see the camera. I really do need to hire an editing guy. Now, here we go. These are some smaller logs, and that right there, it just, I about killed myself with that vine. Yep, there you go, Scab. Poked myself in the eye with a palmetto. I don't know what's more dangerous, me swinging a knife for the palmettos and me being in the woods. Now, y'all notice, and some people say, well, Scab, it's going through palmettos, so what? Take your knife, go out there and find some palmettos, and let her fly. Captain Electro done vouched for me. I believe he's up there in South or North Carolina. He's in the Carolinas somewhere, maybe South Georgia, I don't know. He's got some palmettos, though, and he'll tell you the same thing. It'll bounce you from here to eternity. Now, I'm not saying they won't cut, and if the knife's good and sharp, it'll do just what that did and blow right through it. I'm just saying it's a good way to test the knife. You'll notice old Scab's always on the prowl there, looking for something to cut. And forgetting he's got the camera on. There we go. Now, this particular tree, right, I don't know what it is, but it's one of them, when you hit it, it hits you. So it'll whip the shit out of you. That's all the cussing I'm going to do on this one. In case we got little ones watching. Y'all know Uncle Scab's going to say one or two bad words of things, so I'm sorry. But kids, you don't want to hit this tree either, because it will smack you. You say, Scab, why'd you do it? Because I wanted to show y'all some different stuff. Now, we sharpen this thing up. We'll get on some 2x4s and some 4x4s and some fence posts. But for right now, because a lot of times you don't find, 2x4, 4x4 challenge ain't everyday life. Moving foliage, cutting some brush, that is. And that's what I want to show y'all. Is this knife good for that? Yup. Again, straight out the box. Now, here's the other thing I'm going to do on that Blue River. We're going straight out the box, because now it felt sharp coming out the box. So we're going straight out the box with it. Choppers are kind of my things, kind of my forte, kind of what I'm good at. And we're going to get down with it. Overall, because we're coming down, got about a minute left. See, I just about killed myself right there. That's what you got to pay attention, man. I don't care how long you've been doing this stuff. You got to pay attention. I about buried that thing in my leg. That'd have been bad, because I'd have probably showed y'all. Got enough sense to edit it out. But 30 seconds left. Here's the deal. Do I recommend a knife? I'll tell y'all that tomorrow. I like it personally. I want to make sure we can get the handle issue straightened out. There's no doubt. It's 1075 steel, so it's going to sharpen up well. We got too many that it won't. I can't wait for the next video. Well, guys, listen. I love y'all. Let's march on to 1,000. Hit like and subscribe. I'm Scab. You're not. Son, I'm gone.